Na, hölgyek, urak! Itt vagyunk, a némi kimaradás után, és tudom, hogy nem a legjobb a hangom, még mindig küzdök ezzel a náthával. Úgy látszik, gyerekek, amint eljön a tél. Na igen, szóval ez van. És most eltartott egy fél óráig, míg az Xbox befrissítette magát, úgyhogy nem maradunk éppen ezzel hosszan, de most már egy kicsit szeretünk volna játszani.
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Úgy remlett, hogy itt valamit is mi építettünk itten.
Behold, the Pantheon. A Kobe.
Válaszok azt. Igen, így jártunk bele utóbb. Mielőtt tovább mentünk volna. És ugye mehetnénk tovább, vagy ezekre a kihívásokra. Ha figyelj, menjünk erre.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard. Folks who fouled up would do their time here, smashing things to bits. The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go. Folks learned to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk. Had to work real fast for the finest prize.
Sejtetem, hogy nem lesz meg ennél jobb. $40 alatt? Hát az még talán... Vegyünk vissza, 40 alatt még talán megy. Azt meg talán meg tudjuk.
Ever wanna just smash things for a while? You know where to go. Kid pays another visit to the scrapyard for old time's sake.
Nem vettük föl. Mi nem vettük föl az előbb, basszus. De hülye vagyok.
Worked too slow and all you got was a sore back. Some folks invested their earnings to forge even better hammers. Work in the yard did have its risks.
Oh, hogy ez a... Jaj, fokkal jobb volt. De csak 2 másodpercen múlt, hogy a második ne legyen meg. Mert pont annyi volt, hogy leestünk.
Always plenty there for smashing.
Az 40. Ó, jé. Hát ez kevesebb lett pedig. Vagy így lesz a pont annyi. Úgy hogy 40, vagy... Ez így nem volt túl igazságos, Héka. Megint csak 40. Miért nem sikerül? Egyel kevesebből. 1 másodperc. Na, fussunk neki. Gyerünk, gyerünk, gyerünk. Ajajajajaj. Ez rosszabb volt. Megyünk. Akkor ez nem akar összejönni. Na várj, itt voltunk. Onnan is voltunk. És ez pattog, tehát ezt még nem láttuk, ezt a kihívást. Akkor megnézzük a pisztollyal.
Ever felt a soul would picking up broken glass barehanded? As Zollwood grew, marshals learned to make every shot count. trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot. The funny thing about muskets is they work best up close. They kept on training until they mastered those muskets. Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket. Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results. The orchard grew over so quick, the marshals made it worth clearing out.
Na, hát azért ez csak sikerült. A napon nagyon jó kell kijönnie. Visszamegyünk.
Marshals did more than just stand around shooting, of course.
Na, ez adott nekünk valamit, meg is nézzük, hogy mit.
Points just don't get any sharper than that.
Jól van, ezt kipörgetjük maxra. Ez azt jelenti. Jó, egyelőre menjünk. Ah!
The accused always got a fair shake in Ceylon.
Ó, úgy látom, most nagyon kihívásosokat
fogtunk
egymás után. Ez pedig a pajzsal való kihívás lesz.
Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man.
Na. Találd már el, Eci. Hogy? Úgyhogy az így jó lesz.
Bullhead trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, you gotta always watch your back. Third, a guy like Bull up there gonna sink in.
Persze azok nem estek le. szabályozhat.
Just step aside and let things go.
Mert valahogy pont akkor, amikor támad, akkor kell valami megütni egy ellentámadással, de... Akkor tudsz bevinni neki.
Sit down in one piece.
Tizenöt. Vagy kevesebb. Hát ez felejtős. Hú, jó, felejtős. Na húzzunk innen a francba. Hát ez nagyon szar volt.
Well, the kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial. The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbanks swarming with windbags. The were so bent on finding the core, they hardly noticed the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with.
Ah! Napot niya to.
They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. Try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled.
Opa.
Favors for favors. She picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there. Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings.
Whoa!
Peckers. Watching his every move. They had their own eyes on the core, but why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go.
Most kellene majd visszamennünk. És ő azt mondja, hogy valami másra váltsunk. Oho, jól van. Na mindjárt. De nem váltunk másra. Úgy gyere Max.
Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
Na, indulás tovább.
She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Traffic things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. just gotta make one last stop. With her last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Picker country. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid. Kid shoes him off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 3 times. Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
Na lássuk. Bejebb jutva.
Why go to Prosper Bluff?
Hoppá. Na, jöhet a következő szakasz. Azért jó, nem is kellett beáldoznunk, mert akkor így szépen fúról kezdi. Gyerekek.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that.
Ah!
But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't.
Oh!
And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Aha, azokatra óvatosan.
Ever kid hear something he ain't heard in a long while? How's it go again? the one.
Most. A zene az hangulatos. Haladunk csöndben előre. Pofokra.
Sorry to interrupt.
Ah!
Dig my hole, you build a wall.
Hangosabb a zene.
I dig my hole, you build a wall. One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on a hill. That city on a hill. Someday those tears are gonna spill. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause Gonna build that wall up to the sky. Gonna build that wall up to the sky. Someday your bird is gonna fly. Gonna build that wall until it's done. Gonna build that wall until it's done.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right?
But now you
Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
Build it strong, 'cause we'll be there.
Singer, ő énekel.
They'll be here before too
Ugye milyen
long.
jó. Na. Na hát ezt túlélőt is megtaláltuk, azt hiszem, hogy...
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow her again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find. If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away. A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much. Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets in there and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Na, építünk ide még egy... Na, egy memóriát.
The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more. Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got. We tracked the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
Na, repüljünk.
The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. Savage things lurking at every turn. Pincushions ain't the worst of it either. Good thing pincushions can't see where they're shooting. Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon.
Oj, nagyon cselese.
They shouldn't have let the guard down. The core's right there, itching to come home. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. Wallflowers survived the calamity. It toughened them up. Best take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. Slinger Johnson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
Arra vagy. Igen, csúcsa visszaösszön az eredeti.
Standbys.
Az erősebbnek tűnik, mert az mégiscsak fölfejlesztettük.
Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. roused up half the wilds by now. Gotta keep a sure foot out there.
Hoppá, ott volt egy üres ló. Láttuk.
Then kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. Lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters and you only make him mad.
Fúró volt. Ezt nem lehetett távolságival sebezni.
By now, kid's got more needles in him than a stab weed. Hardly any signs of the old Jocelyn camp. The wilds already reclaimed this place. He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot. Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone. Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home. When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health. Where whiskey has no scent, but tastes like a peppered boot heel, it's not for everyone. The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back. You have to think fast to
Nagy újabb
survive the
kihívás.
wilds. And not talk faster than the
Ezúttal a
slingers.
pisztolya.
They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine. They knew just when to start shooting and when to stop. Those pistols could spit out rounds just as quick as you could pull the trigger. Learning to hold your fire could be its own challenge. The slingers could plug you full of holes faster than you could say draw.
Most leestünk, igaz? Hogy ez volt a gond.
The slingers like to edge each other out using customized pistols. Eventually, it all comes down to reflexes. The slingers were much quicker than the average pistolier. Well, even the slingers weren't quick enough to escape the calamity.
Srácok. Jutottunk, ameddig jutottunk. Azért még nem vagyunk olyan szuper jól, úgyhogy... Úgyhogy erre fogunk tovább menni. Hogy ezt az átlagot felbontjuk. De csak legközelebb. Úgyhogy legyetek jók!